Hi, this is Simon. I'm the managing attorney for immigration at Manifest Law, and I'd like to talk to you today about national interest waiver process for a green card in the United States. The national interest waiver is a second preference, or EB2 category for your green card process, and it's based on the work that you're going to be doing in the United States. Specifically, it's targeted towards jobs where you can show you have a significant national impact and that your work will benefit the United States. Now, this falls under the general category of second preference immigration, which is for those with advanced degrees, that is a master's or foreign equivalent, or in this case, you can also qualify if you can demonstrate exceptional ability, which means that you've risen to a high enough level in your field that the government will essentially waive the requirement for a master's degree and allow you to qualify on your achievements. If you can show those minimum qualifications as an individual, the next step is showing to the government why your occupation, your purpose to be in the US, is going to be in the national interest. The reason is that most people need to go through a burdensome and time-consuming labor certification process to get an employment-based green card here. However, the national interest waiver allows you to bypass that entire process, saving lots of time, energy, and costs in order to more quickly start your work in the US and benefit this country as a whole. The national interest waiver is a great option for many people, especially those who cannot go through the burdensome labor certification process or people who don't have an offer of employment. You can actually self-petition for yourself in the national interest waiver category, and you don't need to find a US employer to sponsor your category. Now, there are some challenges here. It's a high standard because you're going to be bypassing the normal procedures for employment-based immigration to the United States. So you need to have a very clear and convincing argument to the government that your work is going to be important, it's going to have a national impact, and you're well positioned to move that work forward, okay? But if you do so, it's a great advantage because you don't have to wait for the labor certification process. You don't have to find a US employer to petition for you if you apply for yourself as a self-petitioner, and you also are going to be on the fastest track to a green card you can within this category without having to do the labor certification. One additional point to keep in mind is a recent development with the presidential proclamations has put STEM fields, that is people who are going to be working in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics or related fields, at a slight advantage because they recognize the value that these professions have on our national economy. Go to manifestlaw.com to schedule your free consultation to discuss your visa options.